With all of today's rain, many at home are wondering, have we finally busted the current drought? Well, sadly, no. This was the scene this afternoon in Flower Bluff. According to the National Weather Service, South Texas would need 10 to 15 inches of rain to fully pull us out of our current drought. So far, our area has only seen about, a little over, I think, 2.5 inches. Correct, Kristen?
Yeah, we've gotten right around, I think, 2.25 at the airport, but that's not to say here in Corpus Christi that we've gotten more. I've heard reports of 5 inches, and that sounds about right with some of that flooding we saw on the streets. Taking a look at our drought monitor out in the watershed, and that's what we look at for the drought restrictions when we talk about the stage 1 restrictions, where you can only water your lawn once a week. We're only at stage 1 right now. We do have lots of drought here up towards Bexar County and San Antonio, where our watershed is, but looking at the rainfall from today, not very much has fallen over the watershed. It's more so been down here along the coast, just 2.25 inches here in Corpus Christi. Around most of the south coastal bend, just a widespread 2 inches. Out in Port Aransas, almost 5 inches of rain. And I want to reiterate, these numbers are official reports, whereas the contours and the colors on here are radar estimated. So you see these oranges and yellows down here and you think, wow, 6, 7, 8 inches of rain. That is not quite verified yet, but as we said earlier, we did see some areas of near 5 inches of rain, some unofficial reports here in Corpus Christi, and those rainfall totals are why we've got a little bit of a flood risk for today going into the rest of the evening till about 7 a.m. tomorrow when this cuts off. So we've got a slight risk here for the south coastal bend, and then for areas northward up to Beeville and George West, just a marginal 5 to 10%. As the low pressure shifts off to the west and out towards the Rio Grande, that shifts the flood risk to the west with it. So most of the coastal bend not under a flood risk tomorrow. Here's what our radar has been looking like for the past 12 hours or so. You can definitely see the spin of this. It's got that tropical characteristic, as well as what looks like these feeder bands that just come off the Gulf of Mexico, pulling in that moisture. And that's why we saw so much rain here in Corpus Christi and especially out in Port Aransas. Here's what that low pressure is doing right now, just here to the south of Freer, and we actually did have a very brief tornado warning out there earlier this afternoon about 4:15, 4:30 for some very minimal rotation, but we haven't heard any reports of a verified tornado as of yet. It was very weak rotation out there. So going to continue to shift that low pressure out to the west throughout the rest of the day and into the midnight hour. Our rain chances do go down, but going into tomorrow morning when you're headed out to take the kids to school or going to work, that's when the rain chances are going to go back up. But fortunately, as that low pressure continues to move further off to the west, our rain chances are going to go down for the rest of your Monday as well as for Tuesday, other than some scattered activity from the sea breeze coming in. So tonight, our rain chances go down as we head into midnight, go back up for tomorrow mid-morning, and then as that low pressure scoots off, it will take the rain chances with it. So again, here's that low pressure moving the rain chances tomorrow morning. But as we go into the rest of the week, we can see still some more rain chances on Tuesday with the sea breeze, and then again Wednesday, Thursday, even into Friday, some of those scattered rain chances continuing with the afternoon sea breeze. So for the next couple days, highest chance tonight and tomorrow, then those rain chances really slide on out of here over the next little while as that low pressure continues that way and the feeder bands continue with it. That's where we're going to see the most rainfall here in Corpus Christi, anywhere from 1/2, 1 or 2 inches. Right now 78 out there, so still pretty cool, rainy and cloudy the rest of this evening. 76 here in Corpus Christi, so pretty mild with the clouds and rain overnight. Light southerly wind that does pick up a bit tomorrow afternoon, keeping our temperatures in the upper 80s, low 90s tomorrow afternoon. Rain chances continue tonight into tomorrow morning, but by Tuesday we are mostly dry and warming back up by midweek. Brian.
Thank you.